Yowza, yowza, yowza. Kathleen Sebelius should resign. Now, if you don't know who she is, you're a big part of the problem we have in this country, okay? Willful ignorance. Kathleen is the head of the Health and Human Services Secretary. It's her job to get all those affordable health care websites up and running. That was her job. She failed. Step down and let somebody who can handle the job take over. You're an embarrassment. The sites are a disaster. How did they decide to use a Canadian company to build these sites anyway? Don't we have any IT people in this country that can build websites? What about the people that run the porn sites? Lots and lots of traffic, and they handle payments too. Or what about the GoDaddy people? What about the NSA folks that are gathering every scrap of information about every individual? Seems to me they could handle building a pretty extensive website, don't you think? Tomorrow, there's going to be a rally at Union Station in Washington. It's a rally against mass surveillance. It is called Stop Watching Us. It's designed to stop the warrantless gathering of audio, video, photographs, and emails of average citizens. It's in the name of being safe, we have allowed the Bill of Rights to just be tossed away. And the subversion of the Constitution, we just let it happen. This is not an Obama thing. He simply continued the policy of the Bush folks. There's no difference between the Republicans and the Democrats. Get that through your fracking head. American companies are also just as guilty. Google, Facebook, and hundreds of other social websites are freely handing over your information to the government. Now you may say, well, if you got nothing to hide, what do you got to worry about? Well, how do you know? Suppose, this is a nightmare, but just suppose Michelle Bachmann or Rick Santorum had won, and they were in charge. Suddenly, they want to take a look at folks that are for and use birth control. Or maybe we need to keep an eye on the people that are not fans of little baby Jesus. The right to privacy is one of the bedrock rights of this government, and we have a government now that is working in the shadows to gather information from its citizens. And just who is watching the watchers? We're at a turning point in this country, and it will be decided by us which way it goes. Will we have citizens that care more about the Kardashians and Miley Cyrus than how government is treading on the Constitution? Are we really as dumb as they think we are? One thing that bothers me is this rally has not been covered in the news. Has there been some covert effort to keep the people from knowing? I used to have a button I would wear all the time, and I think it's about time I dug it out and started wearing it again. Question authority. We need to stop soaking up all the fear they want to keep us in and start living again like proud Americans. We've allowed all this PC nonsense to go too far. If you're offended by a joke or some posting, stop demanding that the poster be silenced. That's not America. We used to be a free society, and in a free society, something should piss you off 4 or 5 times a day. And you know what you do? You pull up your big boy pants or your big girl pants, and you just move on and say, you know what? My feelings were hurt. I wasn't. Let us celebrate this freedom while we have it. Pig out, pork out, freak out, and watch out. For this last weekend in October is underway, and you've gotta watch out who's watching you.